Hey guys, I think last you guys knew I was still wearing a boot. I've been out of my boot for about a month now, end of October. This angle is not flattering. I look like a hummus, but this is life, right? End of October, I stopped wearing my boot and was walking on my own. So, excuse the noise you can hear in the background, I'm babysitting. I know, babes. This is why this video takes so long, because I have to babysit my younger siblings a lot, and my dog likes to eat food off the counter, so that's what he's doing right now. I just got to the point where I just don't care, because you just can't stop him. I've had hella homework. The homework load is just endless. I have homework for at least science every single day. But anyways, started walking, and now I'm fully mobile. No assistance, no boot, no nothing. I'm still doing PT. I have been cleared to work, but not for cheer, because the last time I saw my doctor, my last appointment was at the end of October, so about a month ago. He told me that I was good to go for work, but I still needed the green light from the physical therapist. He said he was going to let the physical therapist clear me for cheer, because for cheer, my goal is to be able to jump. The reason that my physical therapist is clearing me for like jumps and stuff like that is because we have this little goal setting thing that we do. She kind of asked me every like 1 to 2 appointments, you know, what my goals are for getting back with my ankle and what I want to get back to, just to see if anything's changed. But my main thing, I told her the first day that I did an appointment with her, was that I wanted to get back to cheer, which involves, for the most part, jumping, because, you know, obviously there's some walking in it and routines. There's some running for like running, tumbling, but I can already walk because we did like our last 2 sessions virtual because my mother didn't want to take me anymore. She was being selfish. So instead of taking her daughter, who's in urgent need of physical therapy after breaking her ankle, she is like, no, I don't feel like driving you, so you're just gonna do virtual, which, by the way, has given us a lot of issues, tech issues, and has also not given me the full treatment of physical therapy that I need. I feel like I can't state my opinion because I would like to go in person because I know it's best for me and it'll make physical therapy a shorter thing. Like, you know, I could be done with it sooner. My physical therapist could see what I'm actually doing, but she can't because the lighting in my house is not always the best in certain places that there's more room. She does her best and I do my best, but at the end of the day, the best isn't always what's best. First of all, I started PT off in person. And second of all, the physical therapy at Shriners is amazing. They have tons and tons of tools and things to help you. And at my house, I don't have those things. I have very limited resources. I was like, when am I able to go back to cheer? She was like, well, if you feel that you're ready, then you can go back to Asoli. And I was like, I do feel ready, because I do. I feel good. Am I nervous about doing jumps and landing on it? Yeah. Am I going to avoid tumbling as much as possible, even though I'm the only one in that whole entire cheer team that can tumble? The tryouts are this upcoming Monday on November 29th, and my next PT appointment is virtual on Wednesday, December 2nd, which is the last day of tryouts. So there's an issue right there. I don't know. So basically, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely, totally screwed. So screwed. Beyond belief. My ankle is still swollen. Still gets swollen even to this day. My current physical therapy exercises are box jumps. She was having me do Pilates the last time we did physical therapy. I was doing Pilates. My ankle is doing so good. I had been driving again. I did like 2 on roads. When I first filmed this video, I was like waiting. I think I had 1 more on road left, and then for them to schedule my license test. Well, fast forward like 2.5 weeks. I actually have my license now. So I just got my license on Sunday, and it is actually Black Friday right now that I'm filming this. I've been driving places. One last little update here. So I've been cleared for work, so I bought this little, well, my mother bought me this little, oh Lord, nifty little ankle brace here. Because, you know, when you break a bone and you go back to activities right after, you're bound to be really, really sore. And you're going to need a brace. You don't necessarily need a brace, more that you just need extra support. I've discovered that on my own. Anybody that's broken an ankle, because I did know that one of like my comments said that somebody broke their ankle, I highly suggest getting a brace after. I know that everyone will tell you, but I know that a bunch of people kept telling me, like, because I was nervous to go back to cheer. I was nervous to start tumbling again after, and I said I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to push myself too hard. They were like, well, get a brace. And I was like, oh, it's not that simple. And, you know, I knew that I wanted a brace for that kind of stuff, but there's people that, like, have never broken an ankle before, or a bone in general, that were telling me, like, get a brace. I still suggest getting a brace for everyday walking. This thing has given me so much support. It's the simplest thing, but it is giving me, like, incredible support. It's, like, unbelievable. Like, this is my fall favorite right now. Like, I did my first day of work, but I had gotten this before because I was like, I'm going to need a brace, because I had asked my orthopedic surgeon. He was like, yeah, definitely get something small, like nothing too fancy or expensive, you know, just a little thing that kind of just gives you some support. It's from Walgreens. It's the Walgreens brand. Y'all, this was only $9.99, and I swear to God, like I said, it is just as good as if you were to pay $30 for one of these. I'm serious, but it has literally saved my life. My AB life after breakage, after healed bone, after the bone is healed life. But yeah, so I was at my first day of work and I felt really, really sore, but I could feel this, like, securing it in place and, like, giving it, like, this, like, nice little hug. As much as I could feel my ankle was sore, it also felt extremely supported by this, which is why I kept like pushing through and going even though I was sore, because I felt invincible with this on, which could have been a dangerous thing if my boss hadn't been like, hey, how are you doing? And I was like, oh, a little sore, and then she made me sit down for the rest of the time. This video's too long, I have to edit it. Anyway. Okay, reporting live from the fall foliage of my city, and it is 46 degrees out. Anyways, okay, this is me walking. So okay, you get the point, right? Now I'm gonna try to run. Okay. You see that? I look like a chicken with their head cut off. This is my one-legged right leg jump. See that? This is my one-legged left leg jump. I've gotten so many questions from a lot of like my subscribers or just random people that just come across my videos that have asked how my ankle was, and you guys are so amazing and so sweet for asking. So thank you so much for asking. It really does mean a lot to me. And to just let you know an overall answer to the question, how is your ankle, since I've gotten a bunch of times from much different people, and there's people waiting on this video because I told them it was coming, is it's doing good. So I'm sure you can probably kind of tell. If not, I'm so sorry. But this calf is obviously like a way smaller and different size from this one. You can mostly see it if you're like on the back here. But that's from my cast. My ankle here. It still gets super duper stinking swollen at the end of the day. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, this one's way more swollen, but there's no more bruising. Bruising left a couple of weeks ago. I had this really, really bad limp, and it scared me because it lasted for, I want to say like 2.5 weeks, and I was nervous that I was going to have a limp for even longer, because 2.5 weeks in general sounded like too long to be limping. So eventually the limp went away the more I walked on it, but it was really funny because I just felt so powerful and triumphant coming away from this, because, you know, you go from being so immobile and feeling so helpless in every situation and feeling so like left out of certain things because you can't do things. But it's also challenged me in a new way, and it's just, this experience has made me see life in a different light. You know, even the worst times can give you the most meaningful life lessons, and you know, it gives you the most meaning because it challenges you to think in a new way, and it challenges you to see the world in a new way and to think of yourself in a new way. And most importantly, it shows you how strong you are when you come out of it. This whole experience, it was extremely patience testing, but I mean, everything in my life is patience testing. School and my grades and my teachers are really testing my patience. I'm testing my own patience because I'm just like, I'm disobeying myself. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And once you've considered it, please do it. Because, you know, we always forget this step, right?